Alright, yeah, welcome back to some more Total War Warhammer. So, in the previous episode, we managed to get a lot done. As you can see, we have conquered the entire of Blood River Valley. And I don't know how we managed to do that. We got a little bit lucky in the fact that the Red Fangs and the Greenskins actually went to war around Barratt Var. We had them besieging Barratt Var at that point, and then the Greenskin army came in and mess things up a little bit. So this is the only little bit of army left that they've got, so we just need to wipe that out in a future turn. We also have provincial instability at the moment, but most of that will go in this region by the time that they've gotten used to the fact that we're not leaving. Public order +8. Alright, so we could get a boost in a refectory. We also need to look into getting some more profit, because we want to build these two armies up, and we won't be able to do that with this amount of income. We want to get them both to full. Karaza Karak and the Silver Road region also has a -3 change per turn, and we're at -96. So we desperately need to get public order sorted there. And it looks like we may end up getting another rebel army spawning, because if we get the refectory, we're going to be way over 100 in public order debuffs by that time, unless of course we do that and we get +1 to hold off until we get the refectory in place. And I think that's what we're going to do. So we will be making losses, but on the same token, you know. Right, okay, so I'd like to get profits going, and to get profits going, I think we need to build another trinket maker. I don't like filling a slot with a trinket maker, but it is a lot of income that should add up, hopefully. Like so, we have a population surplus of 1 here. We've got to make sure that we don't go into debt with what we buy. We also have a surplus of 2 here. So that would bankrupt us to build that. And that would almost bankrupt us. Which ones do we want to protect most of all? The issue is, we've got Stone Mine Tower here owned by the Greenskins. And I pretty much saw the Greenskin Lord coming from there at one point. So I think that might be where he lays his head, although Black Crag is the capital that I believe the Greenskins start at. I don't really know though. And Caragdron used to be ours, but not anymore. The plan for this episode is hopefully to get things stable, and once we've got things stable, then we want to start heading through this, I think. We want to solve some of our grudges. So what's the grudges that we've got left? We've got 3 pages. I think these are all crossed off though, yeah. Okay. So we need to recapture Caragdron. We can do that. And we need to get public order back. The issue with getting public order back is by not solving that grudge, we actually get a public order debuff of -2, which makes it a little bit more difficult. But we should be able to get back there in no time. We have technology. So I think we probably want to get Massive Steel +5, -5 recruitment costs. Let's look into getting profits. Is there anything that can get us profits? Income from settlements right there, which is nice. Lots of income. Income from tool makers. Is that a resource or is that a building? I don't rightly know. Trading depot, granary, factory, cinnabar mine. I don't really know. We'll go with a resource. Right, anyway. Ooh. Yes, our generals both ranked up. Now rank level 6 here. Wouldn't mind getting one of these at some point. Instantly affects the area. Gives +16 leadership, so it stops your units from routing. This guy is our battle guy though, isn't he? I think we wanted to make him properly into a warrior. So he could lead the charge and be a manly man like that. And let's see. Ooh, you've already got all these unlocked. Interesting. Well, should we get wound recovery time? I don't know. Just don't know. We'll give him plus armor. I think it's a decent upgrade for now. Oh, a commandment. Yes. We now own the province. We should command it. Let's see. Construction cost for all buildings, -10. Recruitment cost. Local recruitment capacity. Do we want to boost growth? Boost tax rate? Let's boost tax rate. Hopefully that doesn't have a negative bonus to it. And we can see our income. Okay. Anyway, oh. You've got an unassigned skill point. You're one of our runesmiths. So you can give us character's order leadership effect. It's probably really good to split leaders with leadership bonuses. Or runic seal reduces the success chance of enemy heroes' actions against local settlements. That shouldn't be too useful at the moment. So I'll go with the rune of hearth and home. And that should be it. And we can pass the turn. Yes. Right, what is that Red Fang army in our region going to do? The one over here. Fleeing is definitely what it's going to do, but we're going to cut it off with this army or defeat it with the other one if it doesn't leave. Time for a reckoning. A wrong put right. One of the oldest entries in this Dwarfhold's Book of Grudges has been struck out. A great feast is held to celebrate. Public order +3 for 5 turns. Yay! Right. In order to prevent this army from attacking us, I'm going to move to Varenka Hills. That's not what I planned on doing, but that's what happened. Right, I want to move that into Varenka Hills. There we go. And hopefully stop them. Is that the Red Fang army? Yeah, that's the Red Fang army that was stood here. Okay. So it looks like they have no intention. They're using the underway. Oh, we'd be trespassing if we went into their region, so we won't do that. Speaking of diplomacy, do we have any we can do? I'd like for you to...
You dare approach a Lord of the Dowie in such a manner?
I just want to be friends. Is that so hard? You want to take some money, I guess? Have 300? No? Alright. Have it your way. You...
Let's hear what you have to say. We'll hear it before oath called.
Your strength is 6, mine's 15. I do outweigh you massively, but apparently you don't want to join. Your strength rank's 38. Ooh, dear. Okay. We're actually -30 on our income now, which is nice. Can we go back to taxing this province? Yeah, we can and we can't. We'll wait the turn, wait for the refectory, and then we definitely can. Let's get this guy embedded. Could have actually... is it trespassing to send this guy onto the land? I think it is. Otherwise I'd send him to assassinate and get him some experience, but we'll wait for him to come into our territory and then dismantle him that way. So we've got 3 grand and we're not going to lose much of it. I want to get this to rank 2 so that I can dismantle this building here. So that's what we'll do there. Still got 1,200 left over. Looks like we can't afford anything. Okay. Pass the turn back, see where those red fangs go. The answer to that is they use the underway. If we hit them while they're in the underway, there's a little red mark that you might not be able to see there. We can't quite meet them. But we will move our guys back down. Hopefully. Yeah, you can't. Can't get in. No worries. Okay, so is the refectory online now? It is, which means we can tax the province and start making a grander turn. Yay. Okay. Could boost our growth. We have got a surplus there, so I don't think growth's an issue just yet. Though I'd love to get 1,600 to get this up so we can boost our trinket maker and boost our profits even more. Once we've got our profits up, we can start recruiting armies and being very happy about it. Because I'm a little worried about the south. The orcs have a tendency to get powerful really fast. So we want to worry and watch that. We also... What is this? Ah. Yeah. That's the current grudge. We kind of need to go take Karagdron. Which likely means we'll go down to Iron Rock and then head up this way and take that. Because it seems as though this army might be heading that way actually. So if we... We could buy some more warriors. We are going to need to boost our attack power at some point. It's just a shame the refectory is in this slot here. I'd prefer it somewhere else. Where it doesn't need to be here. But, what can you do? Alright, pass again. Where do the Red Fangs go now? I'm guessing Iron Rock. Such a shame we couldn't catch them while they were in the underway. These guys are going to suffer attrition till they die. And the Red Fangs... Oh, they're not quite at Iron Rock yet. Does that mean we can't hit them? They're just out of range. We could always march. And if we marched, we could get there, but we can't attack. Yeah. Yeah, that's an issue. We don't want them to recuperate the strength, though. That's the thing. Right. Let's see. We wanted to boost one of these, didn't we? But I think getting into Iron Rock before they do is probably a better idea. Yeah. Let's just auto-resolve it. I think that army was probably coming here, so we've cut them off, and hopefully attrition takes them. We only lost 31. Nice. Let's occupy it. Income from breweries and gem cutters, plus 6%. Thank you. And research rate, faction-wide. Awesome. And speaking of research rates, we are done. Plus 5 leadership for all lords and embedded heroes. That sounds pretty good. Ammunition for dwarf ranged units. We have been running out of ammo recently, so maybe we do that. And it leads to reload times being cut for our ranged units, which is fantastic. That means more DPS. Recruitment cost for longbeards, longbeards. I don't know. So this is the melee route, this is the ranged route, this is the diplomatic route, and this is the economic route. Income from settlements plus 10%. I like that idea. We want to make money. Money means armies. Armies means winning. So I want to take that army, but can't do it. Just can't do it. Let's see. How far are these guys have nearly completely died of attrition. So they're not an issue. That's an issue, though. Who are you? Harrog, Black Bog, Goblin Boss. Goblin boss. And Vorgaz. With his shiny neckbeard. I imagine he's heading up towards Iron Rock. Because he wouldn't have been best pleased. But I don't really know. Oh, we have skill points. The Frauna. We can put runes down now. Instantly affects the target area. Gives plus 15 armor in the area. Reduce the winds of magic. Cooldown to rune abilities. Plus 4 armor piercing damage. I think that's probably a good idea. We haven't come across... I think only Black Orcs are probably armoured units I'm going with. And... Ooh, leadership plus 2. I think weapon strength versus greenskins is pretty good. We don't do many subterranean intercept battles, so I'm not too fussed about that. More defense. Let's give ourselves more defense. And I think that's all she wrote. Do we need... yeah, tax rates on that. What's on this one? Karazakarak. It's public order. Yeah, we kind of really need to boost public order ASAP. Cannot build. You have insufficient funds. What kind of units can we build now in this region? We can get Thorgrim back, actually. Let's get Thorgrim back. And apparently he's leveled. He has a skill point. Anything on the top? Object. Nah. Yeah, we need to get this guy up and running, doing his thing. Let's see. 6 to 16. Ooh. Yeah, let's give him some super hit points. I'm more inclined to disband one of these armies now. He's rank 7. He's rank 8. And he's got loads of runes and banners. And lots of armor. We're going to make Thorgrim super though. So he's got the Trickster's Helm, which gives him armor, melee defense, and ward save. Okay. Actually don't really need any of them. We will give him the Sword of the Anti-Heroes. Looks pretty awesome. We don't have a talisman. The Rune of Battle. Oh. Hang on. Well, we have space. This item or follower is currently assigned to Orcbane. Does it tell me that it's assigned? Yes, it does. Okay. And we don't have an enchanted item. Yeah, we'll leave it for now. Okay. So, this is the army I want to move over at some point. I wonder if we get a bonus for having Thorgrim back on the field. I hope so. Right. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to pass the turn, and then these guys are going to head up to Caragdron and take it back, end that grudge, and then end the public order problem that we've been having. Should have maybe... oh, here we go. Where are you going? That's unsettling. I could send both my armies in to pincer him at either side and finish that army off. Which may be what I do. I don't know if I can reach from both sides though. We are being raided. Defeat the army, Azag the Slaughterer. Yeah. This guy's raiding us. Yeah, that's his other legendary lord, I believe. So we can get in there. And we can almost get in there. We can't quite meet the army on either side though. Are they taking attrition? Yeah, they are. Awesome. Well, if that's the case... Oh, we can barely get up there. We can't afford to move this army while these two armies are here. We'll just end up losing it. Current total severity 34. Yeah, the problem is we've had these grudges unsatisfied for quite some time, which is causing public order problems for us, which we're only gaining +6 a turn. I'd like to get this up, but I'd have to get this up. We can't afford it, so I don't know. Let's see, shall we? Let us... We probably want to upgrade one of these settlements so that we can move the refectory over to the other settlement and get a higher ranking building in Barak Var. Problem is, we've got armies all over the place attacking us. Yeah. Silver Road really needs upgrading. We've got such a surplus of population that we just can't afford really to do any of it. That's the thing. We could even rush the 4th level, but I don't think that's a good idea necessarily. We can, I think what we'll do is we will start building up Thorgrim's army, and as we do that we'll slowly disband the weaker units, because these guys have got quarrelers with great weapons and dwarf warriors with great weapons. We could even get, we need the gunsmith's forge. Is that what this is? Yeah. So if we could get that, we could get thunderers, cannons, and miners with blasting charges, which means our melee units would have a ranged attack before they engage the enemy, which is awesome. But anyway, we're going to figure that out on the next episode. So if you've liked the content, be sure to leave a like. If you've loved the content, be sure to subscribe. And if you're not quite sure, stay for the end card, see the rest of the content I've got to offer. And as always, I'll see you next time. Bye.